Current market volatility and economic uncertainty in the wake of the coronavirus have a lot of people feeling out of control. And it's an uncomfortable feeling, especially when you're supporting a family or planning for retirement. So what can we control when it comes to our finances? Well, joining me now is Charleston's retirement coach, Brandon Bowen. Brandon is the CEO and founder of Bowen Financial Group. He's also a popular radio show host right here in the Low Country. Brandon, good morning to you. Good to see you virtually.
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
I'm well. What a crazy time. I haven't talked to you since, all of this happened. So I kind of just want to get your thoughts on this market volatility. Things obviously don't look good right now, but what do you think about all of it?
Yeah. I mean, I tell you, it was a wake-up call for a lot of people, this market volatility when the virus hit, and it just, out of panic, the market went down so fast and so quick, that it's left a lot of people scratching their head, because I feel like we got real fat and happy over the past 11, 12 years, right? I mean, the market was just going up and up and up, and we might have gotten a bit too exposed. And I've said before, I liken it to, how when you almost have a wreck when you're driving and you almost hit somebody or you run off the road, you bring it back, how do you drive the rest of that trip? Super cautious, right? And I feel like a lot of people are going to be doing that now with their portfolio. It's going to be like, woo, that was close. All right, let's make some changes.
Right. So what would you recommend? Like, what can we do to take control of our finances right now? Because I feel like a lot of people, I'm sure, are calling you and want to take some type of action.
Yes. And I say, talk to your advisor. Talk to your advisor and explain to them how you felt when you saw this portfolio going down. Express how you would have rather it been a bit more protected or defensive, things like that. And start now developing that plan. I'm not saying sell while you're down. I'm saying develop the plan right now, and then talk about when might be the better time to sell and implement your actions.
Okay. So, really depending on how many years we are away from retirement, like what do we need to do to take back control of our retirement planning?
Yeah. So, like I've seen on previous shows, I mean, you guys are knocking out all these honey-do lists, right? I think you were knocking out the backyard. Yes. I know this weekend I'm more pressure washing, and I've painted anyway. So we've done all of our honey-do lists, and I feel like people, we're now at a point where we can take a minute, sit at the kitchen table where I am here, and start talking about your finances. And really, I've got this, we talk about this on our Saturday radio show, this 5 steps to retirement worksheet here. I've had some clients or some people call in, and we've sent that to them. And it helps you very tangibly, measurable steps to really look at what is the most important thing in setting up a set up a retirement plan. And that is consistent, steady income. And this report will help you get to that point and look at what steps might we do to take control.
Right. So, and I know too that you have worked with people frequently who have suffered big losses in the past. From your experience, how tough is it to recover from that?
Oh, it's very, very tough, right? Especially if we're going to be pulling income. If you're pulling income in retirement, when we have losses, it just compounds the loss, right? It might be a little bit easier if we're not pulling income just yet, because you've got time. So that's why it's so important. We talk about if you are within 5 years of retirement, you've got to start taking action now, start moving that portfolio and making it more defensive.
Right. So, and what else can people do to feel better protected as we move forward? From all this volatility, what can they do?
Yeah, we always say, hey, let's start thinking about what percentage of our portfolio do we still need to risk? Okay, because we can't go make this money again. I mean, you've been working 3 and 4 decades growing this money, and it's time to put some guardrails up. Let's put some one-way valves on this money, and if this thing recovers back, we are expecting it to, hopefully, as the economy gets back going. We're expecting that to come back. And so again, let's say, have a hard conversation with you and your spouse and say, okay, let's decide how much do we still need to risk.
Right. I have a last question for you. A little bit of a quiz. True or false? The best way to have income in retirement is to stay aggressive in the market.
Okay, that is false. That is false. That is the quickest way to run out of money, Erin. In retirement, no, people think I got to risk this money to grow it so it's there, but that is the opposite way you should be thinking. That risk can totally make you run out of money. And some analysis that we've seen in as quick as 12 years. Okay. So take action now. Don't be a victim, and put the plan in place so you can achieve the retirement you deserve.
All right, Brandon, so good talking to you. You know, we're out of time, but I'm sure so many people at home have questions. And right now, if you're watching, if you want to learn more about preparing for a retirement with confidence, Bowen Financial Group has a great offer for you. Right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $500,000 or greater, they are offering a complimentary full-blown retirement plan just for you. And also, don't forget about the 5 steps to retirement workbook. So this will allow Brandon and his team to schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discuss your best steps to get ready for a successful retirement. A game plan to get you where you need to be. Call or text the number now. That's 843-285-6755. Again, that's 843-285-6755. Brandon, thank you so much for your time. So good to see you as always.
Thank you.
All right.